Hi guys. Let me start by saying this. I believe men should be upfront with their attraction to a woman and be confident enough to approach and ask her out. This is what I say to men that come to me for advice because I believe that that's the dynamic that's more biologically in line with nature. But there's a huge difference between approaching a woman and chasing a woman. And this difference is where most men are getting it wrong. A man who's secure in himself will express his interest and then simply move on if she's not interested because he knows that rejection is just the name of the game. It will happen. But if you're continuing to seek a woman's attention and validation even after she rejects you, you're lowering your value in her eyes with every single move you make thereafter. They say that if you're chasing after something, then it means that it's running from you. And that's absolutely true. Understand that as a man, even if you were to consistently chase a woman and eventually get her to go out with you, the framework of the relationship is shaky from the start for two very big reasons. One, the favor mentality. She'll feel like that she's doing you a favor. She's not in it because she genuinely wants to be, but because you've pushed her into it. That kind of relationship is built on sand. It's not gonna last because there's no genuine desire, no spark. And when that happens, the clock is ticking. It's just a matter of time before it all comes crashing down. Number two, the dominance game. From the get-go, she's got the upper hand on you. When you're the one doing all the chasing, it makes it look like you're the one that's desperate. And desperation on anybody isn't attractive. It puts you in the position of weakness right from the start. She's got the power because she knows you need her more than she needs you. And that's no way to start a relationship. Women are bombarded with free attention from men in everything from their Instagram DMs to just walking on the street. The cold truth about a man's attention is that it's like a devalued currency because too many men are dishing it out for free by chasing women out of desperation. Sadly, there's an overabundance of it. And when there's an overabundance of something, it's not intrinsically valuable. It loses its value. So what should you do? The first step is reevaluating what lies at the center of your life as the metric of your self-esteem, because that's usually where the need to feel like you have to chase women comes from. A man who hasn't done the hard work of making himself valuable and seeing himself as valuable uses women as an easy way to fuel his self-esteem that he doesn't really have. Don't be that guy. Understand that if you want to stand out from the plethora of other men like this, you have to be the man of substance and competence that naturally attracts women without trying too hard. There's a saying that lays this out perfectly. If you want to hunt wolves, don't wander aimlessly through the woods. Become a master of the terrain. That terrain is a man's caliber and lifestyle. It takes effort to build, but it saves you the trouble of running around the woods trying to hunt wolves, women that quickly run off. The second step is to become truly comfortable with who you are. A good way to assess if you're truly comfortable with yourself is to take a step back and ask yourself honestly, if I were a woman, would I be attracted to me? If that answer is no, then it's time to embrace your strengths and accept your weaknesses and flaws. After accepting your weaknesses, start working on strengthening them. This will raise your confidence immensely. Never compromise your values and standards for the sake of attracting a woman. Now, this might seem challenging because we live in a world that constantly pressures men to conform and fit into certain boxes and criterias. But once you do this, you become just like everybody else. A woman can tell when a man is being genuine versus when he's just putting on an act to try to gain her approval. Once you become comfortable in your own skin and with who you truly are, and you don't feel the need to conform to anybody else's idea, you've set yourself apart and you stand out because authenticity is magnetic. Now, the third step is to understand and communicate your worth effectively. Effectively communicating your worth is about letting your actions, not your words, speak for you. It's maintaining confident body language, setting personal boundaries, and consistently pursuing habits that contribute to your own personal growth. Remember, it's not about bragging and boasting. It's about quietly showcasing who you are through your behavior and lifestyle. Living authentically in this way will naturally reflect your worth to everybody around you. There's no substitute to working on yourself and leveling up above the mass of other men who are giving women all their time and attention at the cost of their own. And real women will tell you this too. A man who has all the qualities they want is the man whose attention they value the most. She could have a million other unseen DMs in her Instagram, but she will still be waiting for the text from the guy that she actually wants. Ultimately, it's your choice which guy you'd rather be. I like thinking of the initial dating stages as similar to like negotiation. The party with the most power is the one that can walk away, and the one who's desperate for the deal to go through has the least power. The key is to keep your honor intact and take it as a sign to work on yourself. Take stock of every aspect of your life, from your personality to your finances and to your physicality, and carve yourself into a man that women will admire, respect, and be drawn to. Ironically, you'll find that when you do this, you'll naturally carve yourself into the man that you want to be. This is the difficult, no shortcut path to lasting success with women that most men don't want to hear, but all men need to hear. It's important to understand that attraction is not a negotiation. If a woman isn't attracted to you, there's many more that will be. If a woman isn't interested, don't waste your time trying to convince her otherwise. So with that being said, until the next video, I'll see you guys later.